So what's your take on where SaaS companies are? Obviously, big correction in the stock market for a bunch of these guys. Some people saying it's overblown. I know you're enterprise, but are you going to charge SaaS plus, or how are you guys pricing, and where does it fit into the conversation?
Yeah,
with
so
SaaS?
to talk about the SaaS model first, the problem is the SaaS model has built their moat around their software, right? So, but the problem is we're entering a new time where software is no longer a moat. So you, with your laptop, while we're on this conversation, can program an entire a CRM service for yourself, or maybe you need a special tool that does something and it's $19.99 a month, but all they're doing is providing you something that you could develop yourself. That's where we're living. We're living where software is no longer a moat. And that's why we believe at Aevox that at the end of this, what people are calling the SaaS apocalypse, there's only going to be two companies left: model companies and companies that provide harnesses. Because the harness is the next evolution of a software as a service. It's a harness as a service, right? And that is important because there's a lot of engineering nuance that goes into how to use a model, because the model can be very smart by itself, but if you don't use it well, it's only as good as how you use it.
And the reason why that's so true is because every company has their own needs. And there aren't even two companies in the same industry have two different approaches to how they run their business. And that's the difference between a SaaS model versus a harness, is because a harness allows you to take that and build what you need for yourself versus you saying, all right, that's it. I could only use this program this way, and I can't really deviate too far off from it. And I think that's a huge reason why you see the open source community taking off, and you're seeing a lot more people just jumping in and creating their own products for themselves, because they're like, I don't need to spend all this money on this type of stuff. I just need the products that allow me to be able to build these things for myself.